So I'm going to be doing a short eyebrow tutorial right now. I have my products, Benefit Precisely Brow. They're Kabrow in number 3, and then the Gimme Brow in number 4. The pencil is the number 3 as well. So I'm going to start out with my pencil. Use the little end to comb my brows the way I want them to be. And remove any kind of like foundation or anything that got stuck in my brows. Then I'm going to spin it up, and I really like this because it's nice and small. And basically with this, I'm going to look at my mirror that's down here. With this, I'm going to create kind of the shape that I want. So I'm just going to outline everything. So we're going to start at the bottom, and I'm starting kind of from the middle of the end, if that makes sense, because I don't want to go all the way to the end with this, because you don't want a whole lot of product in that end space. Now I'm going up on top, creating that arch. We're just going to drop it down from there. I'm not going to create the actual like end of the tail because that'll be done in this next step. Just because this pencil doesn't get quite as thin as I want it for the tail. So you can see I have my shape. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. Sorry, pulled the mirror up. So again, starting right where the bottom of my hairs are, going up. And then going to the top. You can see I have hair there. It's just not very thick. So I kind of have the shape already. I just need to make it more defined. So you can see basically what you're looking for with your shape. Let me get that closed. Is like the end of your eyebrow should line up diagonally with your tear duct. And then when you look straight ahead, your arch should be right about in the middle, and then the tail should extend diagonally from the outside corner of your eye. So it's not going to be totally symmetrical because your eyes aren't symmetrical, your face isn't symmetrical, but this works to get that shape that you want. Next, we're going to go into the Kabrow. Get the little stray hairs off of there. It comes with a little brush, which is awesome. I'm gonna dip it in there, set that down, and then we're just kind of like filling in everything. And you can do it sideways, you can do it just with the point down. It's whatever is more comfortable for you. I'm trying to get close enough so y'all can see. And without getting any more on here, I'm just going to brush up through these. I'm going to get a little bit more just so I can make that tail. There we go. So you can see it doesn't quite match there, so I'm going to add a little bit more. There we go. Now on to the next one. I'm going to grab some more pomade. And then fill it in. you don't want to get too much product because then your brows are going to look like they have tons of product in them. And you'll see in here in a second, we'll comb through it just to make sure that there's not, any kind of like globs or anything like that. So I'm just getting a little bit more pomade. Go up through here. My left one always looks better than the right, but I'm going to clean it up here in a second. So now we're going to grab the pencil again. Gotta get that closed. Go through it with the brush end and just comb through just to evenly distribute the product. Make sure you don't have any globs in there. Just makes it look really nice. Kind of puts the hairs back where they were supposed to be and all that jazz. Before I finish it with the brow gel, I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm just going to fix this little edge here because this one is a little bit thicker than the other side. I'm just going to drag that down. So you can see now they're more even. I'm just going to fix this. And when I say fix it, all I'm doing is making sure that the line is nice and it doesn't look all like squiggly, I guess would be the word. And then I'm just going to take this on top, make sure that's nice and connected and straight. And brush that up. And you don't want your arch to be too pointy, you still want it to be nice and rounded. So sometimes I get a little too pointy and I have to take this and clean it up, which is fine. That's what concealer is for. It's kind of like your erase button. There we go. So now you can see they're more even. This one's still a little bit thicker, but it kind of naturally is a little thicker. So now we're going to take our brow gel. It's got this cute little brush on it. I brushed off some of the excess on the edges because it does kind of clump up a little bit, and then we're just going to comb this through. This does have some color to it, obviously, because it's a number 4. So on days where I'm just going to like the grocery store or something, I'll just brush this through my brows instead of doing the whole shebang. It still comes out pretty nice. Because this, it says it's a volumizing brow gel. I don't know really how much volume you can get out of eyebrows. But, I like it a lot. I definitely want to try the, what's the one that everybody likes? The Glossier one, because I think that would be cool. Just to test it out and see. But there's your brow tutorial. I couldn't think of the words. You can see, try to look straight on so y'all can see like the shape and everything. But yeah, you just kind of want to make the shape your own. Not everybody's going to want them super thick. Like I don't have a lot of hair right here, so I could just do like take that off and just do straighter eyebrows, but I liked the more arched look than straight. This is what works for me. It might not work for you, but I really like it. Anyway, that's it for this tutorial.